Live.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Here we go. It says going live.
Custom live streaming service, it says for me.
Yeah, I've got one of those as well.
And here we are. Here we are. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Modelers Friday Night Live Show. And somebody is playing back. So let
Not
me
me.
see off. It's me. It's tradition.
Well, funnily enough, it didn't come through on my audio, so.
No, okay, that's cool. Yeah, it was relatively soft to see on my laptop next to me. Yeah. Well, good to see you all. Good to be back. As you can see, today we are kind of on skeleton staff. We have a couple of guys who couldn't make it because of prior arrangements and other reasons. So Simon is not here, Dan Scattergood is not here, and Luke Ward is also not here. All have different things on. Life sometimes takes over and they can't be here, but that is not a problem. Those who are really important are here, so here we are.
And Dan.
Yeah,
that's more like it. Don't you forget it.
Yeah. So we have the usual lineup today. We have
He's forgot. He's forgot already. Look.
I forgot already. No, my stream stopped.
I'm PJ. That's Alan. That's Dan. And I've no idea. Oh, Roland. You're Roland. Yeah. Got you.
Who?
Roland.
Right.
Good start.
Let's have the usual lineup here. We're gonna have a look what you guys are busy with. We're gonna have a look what you guys have screwed up. We're gonna have PJ's insightful question of the week. We're gonna have Simon's what have you bought, which Alan takes over. So there is obviously the comedy part of the show also done. And then we have Dan, who is doing Dan's section, which is what are you busy with? So if you had put in there, hi, Dan, that still applies. It's all there.
Yeah.
Now, before we go to the chat, what are you guys busy with? What are you building at the moment?
I'm still working on my Williams FW14B in 1/12. It doesn't look any different. It's just basically working on the engine and sort of what is a bit of a rat's nest of wires at the moment. I say I'll probably still be on that for the next month or two. The way
I'm currently working on a Tamiya 148 F35B.
All right.
This ungufter.
Oh, nice.
So all that underneath is
that should be
that's coming on rather nice, that PJ.
That's going to be finished in the next few days, I would suggest.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting on to the DJ group.
PJ, I'm surprised you didn't say hours then instead of days.
I was giving myself some leeway. Yeah, I want to get this done and out of the way because I want to get. I've got a month effectively just to do the D-Day group build for Collins Channel, so I need to get on with that.
All right.
So that's what I'm on there. Yeah. What are you, Dan? What are you up to?
So I've gotten as far as basically finishing the monocoque on the Renault RE20.
Oh yeah.
That's apart from the seat, so that's pretty much all done.
It's looking very aluminum-ish. That is done.
There's lots of different shades of aluminum. LP70, Alclad, semi-matte aluminium, LP60 something, metallic grey. Yeah, lots of different shades.
Will you be carboning?
It doesn't need any because there is no carbon on it.
What a win.
What I have done some carbon on,
okay,
is the engine for the Tamiya Toyota GT1.
Yeah,
Focus,
super.
which for a 24 scale engine, I'm actually quite pleased with that.
Yeah, it's quite detailed.
But
That's
so,
very
the,
cool.
so the bodywork on that is all 2K'd and probably fully cured at this stage. So if I get hopefully some free time this bank holiday weekend, I might actually get that finished.
All right. Right.
Ambitious, I know, but it is a long weekend, so I should get.
Yeah.
I'll get nearly 3 full days out of it.
We had Wednesday off because it was 1st of May is always our bank holiday.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it shifted over here to the Monday.
Yeah. Still busy with the Tyrrell P34. I've basically finished the engine now. That's what it looks like.
Nice.
Lots of piping, lots of cabling. Actually, it was lots of fun to do it.
It's a nice little build. I enjoy doing that myself.
Yeah, and I'm now busy with the body. I've primed that and sandpapered it again, so it needs to be another prime. Then over the weekend, I plan to give it the blur before we then can put the decals on. And then I'm still busy with radiators and other stuff, which I'm doing as well. But yeah, I have 2 kind of assemblies now done, the engine and the frame. And so now we do the rest. But yeah, it's lots of fun. So if you ever come across, they are not that expensive. If you ever come across the 112 to me, a P34, and that's kind of what you like, I certainly can recommend it. It's a nice build.
It's a good kit.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's a very good kit.
Yeah, you built one, haven't you, Alan?
Yeah, got one a while ago, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Dan, let us know what happened in the chat.
Oh God, I'm multitasking now. Oh dear,
Yeah,
that's going to go horribly wrong.
Sure.
Yeah, you've got one job. Come on.
One job. The one job is trying.
She's kind of divided into like 97 parts.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and bloody hell, there's someone at the door and phones going off, and that is people downstairs will deal with that, but it's noisy. So I'm just trying to kill time while I'm doing one thing because I'm not looking at the chat.
Keep complaining. That's okay.
Stay on page. Yes.
Vamping. It's called vamping.
No, leave page. Posting. Right. I was just trying to help promote the stream. I was going to post it on my own.
Okay. Oh, no, that's page. Wonderful. Thanks very much.
Just in case anyone out there doesn't know we're on.
Yeah.
So back to the chat. Oh, look, Hugh Gordon was in first. Good old Hugh Gordon. Good evening, one and all. Damn fine, splendid evening it is up in sunny Botland. Very nice. Quickly followed by Alan himself, who's here, saying hello to him. And Andy's in as well, Quinn Star Scale Models, with a good evening all.
How's it, Andy?
And then the one and only, another north of the border person, Mark Runciman is in saying evening one and all. Hope all is well with everyone.
Hi, Mark.
Mark, good to see you.
And the legend, I've no words tonight. Peter's in Millgate. Good evening, fellow modelers. But he's a legend, so yes.
He is.
A few hellos to each other. Then, of course, the one and only PJ Lewis with his time zone friendly greeting. Morning, afternoon, evening. Hugs to all you wonderfully fantastic modelers.
No.
With hugs as well.
Ooh.
Feeling the love tonight.
Feeling the love.
And Roland is in as well. Model kit beginner. Welcome to the show. Indeed. Thought I posted. Oh, I did post, yeah. More hellos to each other. Then some bloke, Dan Croak, crazy person, says hi, everyone.
Hi, Dan Croak.
Hello to me. Rolf Schmidt is in, saying good evening, folks. Hey, Rolf.
What's up, Rob?
Mark Bride is in with a hi all. Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Good to see you.
Sean White is in with a good evening all. Good evening, Sean.
Sean.
Andy saying hi to all in chat as well. Adam's in as well. Evening guys in chat.
Hi, Adam.
Good to see you.
Jeff Light's in saying a very good evening guys and all in chat. Hey Jeff, hey Maggie.
Hi Maggie, hi Jeff.
And Richard Thomas Scale Model World is in saying good evening everyone. Thumbs up everyone.
Yep.
Rich was in the hangout a little bit early today.
Cool. Wayne Holmes is with us saying good evening all. Hope everyone's well. Black Skunk Works is in saying happy bank holiday weekend, folks.
Oh, you lucky buggers.
Is it?
Dave Robinson is in saying, hey all, hope you're doing fantastic. Just got home from work and about to have tea, but I'll catch up afterwards.
That's fine, Dave. Good to have you.
Long.
And Dom is in as well. The one and only Dom saying evening.
Hi, Dominic.
The Dutch legend Dom is in. Good to have.
And we are once again all caught up.
That's wonderful. Wonderful.
Or at least for the first time this evening, we're caught up.
For the first time this evening, we are caught up. Right.
Oh, and then Nigel's in. Look. Oh, Nigel.
Oh, he always does that, doesn't he?
Hey, Nigel.
I'm sure he waits for me to post that read to hear.
Yeah. So it's good we have the show. There are apparently many shows around. You guys might have heard there was a show which was always the last Friday of the week. They have kind of stopped their show for the time being. So, which is a pity. We welcome all the shows. We love the shows. We just heard from PJ. I heard about a show which I certainly would like to watch. At the end of the show, he will give you the link to that one. So we love all the shows we are around. There can't be enough modeling shows around. The more we hear, the more we learn, the more we spend time together. It's fantastic. But I think to start with and to get us all in the mood, I would suggest that Alan will kick us off and see what you guys have bought.
You ready for the rail crash now, are you?
Yeah.
Come on, you're not that bad.
I can't wait.
Oh dear.
What could possibly go wrong?
Shall I do it with or without glasses? That's the question.
Yeah,
it's the same with or without. I mean, obviously, the buggy.
Would we be able to tell the difference?
Probably not. So hopefully that is sharing for everybody.
Yeah, I need to enlarge my screen just so I can read it as well.
I'll change that to all comics so it doesn't catch me out because it likes to do that. And so first up, we have David Robinson, and he says, "Hey up, you all. I'm hiding from the other half as I have a few small deliveries." There were 4 tins of Tamiya AS14 and 2 tins of Tamiya TS flat black. Takum's 135th Tiger 1 big box with 3 Tiger 1 and a 1/16th figure of a World War II German tank. Otto Karas, is that?
Otto Karius, yeah, he was one of the tank aces.
Yeah. Who was credited with approximately 150 kills, although during an interview he said he only had about 100 as he didn't count kills as a commander, but he did as a gunner. Oh, so fair few
okay.
Kills out there. This is also a good old Takum 135th FV432 Mark II with interior, a Tamiya 132nd F15J. This is a cool kit that has metal landing gear. It screws together and has some cool decals in a huge box.
All right.
Quite a hoard there, isn't there?
You must show us. You must go to. You must go to the Facebook page and let us see.
Yeah, definitely. Look forward to seeing what else we've got. Some of the pictures here somewhere. It's Davis also said, "I've got the brand new Riffields." Yes, another Riffields kit. 135th M1A2 SEP V3 with trophy as well as Riffields Ukrainian Leopard 2A6. It's just one of their 2A6 kits with added contact 1 era.
All right.
Pretty cool. I can't quite see the Takum one there because it's a bit out of shot, but
yeah,
cool. The Abrams looks like a cool tank, doesn't it?
Beautiful wheels and chain.
Yeah.
No, I love the Leopard. I always love a Leopard.
Yeah, so the Leopard the Leopard hasn't got the interiors, it's just the other one we've got the interiors, isn't it? Yeah. Very nice. Next up, we've got Michelle. Michelle says, "My small haul from Scottish National Scale Models. Book about using inks from AMS and a couple of figure models. One is a Chun-Li from Street Fighters and the other is my largest model to do. It's an 18 plus, so I won't show the photo of it unless I get the all clear from you lovely people." Okay. That'll be interesting then. Yeah, you might have to get Mark to show us a picture of that, Michelle, and then we'll decide.
Yeah.
I bought it. This will be the only chance I will get to do that scale. I don't know the actual scale of it, sadly, but it's going to be a big and heavy. That'd be interesting, yeah. I would imagine if it's a figure and it's available for sale, I would imagine it'll be okay. To be fair.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you can almost see the shape of it there.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
One on the left.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say, yeah, I'd say it'd be okay to post a picture, Michelle, because it's readily available, isn't it? So
Yeah.
And what we have here, and Tamiya cements for scale. Okay.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, so it is quite large. Yeah.
It's a biggie.
Yeah. And what else got Michelle? She's also got daughters by as well. She's got a little Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a cool little thing, isn't it? Yeah. I can't think how big is that?
135th.
135th, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you can
Well,
say
okay.
a scale. Yeah.
I suppose they have the teeth and things, don't they? So they can scale it up from that, I suppose, Roland.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Aaron, and Aaron says he's got himself a Fujimi Mercedes 190 Evo 2.
Oh, I love that car.
Cool. Yeah, it's a cool looking car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty sought after these days as well, aren't they? They did a road version of that, didn't they, as well? I think
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a re-release. I think they've just re-released it.
Oh,
Okay.
is it?
I think
Yeah, it is a cool car.
it's a cool car. The kit's a bit iffy.
Yeah. Oh, as in dimensions and things, or
No, I think dimensions are okay. It's just the interior is awful on it.
okay.
It's a nice car.
He's also got himself a Shima Countach 5000 QV.
Yeah, built
Nice.
that.
Looks
Yeah,
nice.
I've never built that.
I mean, poster car back in the day, that wasn't it? You know
Yep.
what I mean? Old
Oh,
Lambos.
yeah, it was absolutely.
Oh, lovely. Next up, we have Jamie Rock, and he says, "Hey all, had a bit of a spend this month.
Ooh,
Managed to pick up off eBay a Hasegawa Jaguar XJR 8 Sprint. Built that one. It's a nice kit, that one. And also a Toyota SO92 CV, which is down in the bottom there. That's a GSPC car, isn't it? And a Tamiya Supra GR.
yeah.
I have one. I think I've sold my one of those, to be fair. All in 124. And I was working around the corner from Zero Paints Hero Boys, so save post. I called around and picked up some paints for present and future products, and why not?
Oh, very cool.
Because
Yeah.
postage isn't cheap these
Cool.
days for anybody, is it? So that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh, very difficult to pick these up here.
What the kits or the paints?
Or both, I suppose.
Yeah. Next up, we've got a post from Mark. It says, while at the Scottish Nationals Scale Model Show, I purchased this lot. The first is the AFX 148th Chipmunk, which will be built for my father-in-law, as this was his first plane he got to fly.
Nice.
Second up is the Fujimi 124 Toyota MR2 Mark 1, which will build for my dad, as he owned one for almost 25 years. And the third up is the Zveta 172nd Kamaz Dakar truck, something different and small. Last up kit-wise is a German mines and grenades for a diorama. So let's see if we can find the pictures. Hopefully there should be some pictures here. So there's the MR2 and the
Kamaz.
Yeah, that's 135th. That there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Why can't they do them in 124th? It'd be awesome in 124th.
It would be awesome in
You
124.
could do sort of a Dakar diorama, couldn't you, or something, you know?
And huge.
What else have we got there? There's the grenades and mine set
Very cool.
in 135th. Last up, stack of tools, paints, primers, and sanding sticks. Got himself display sanders there.
Oh, it's gone down the display
Super
route.
metallics, some Mr. Surfaces, some SMS paints. They're pretty good paints, some SMSs, to be honest.
Yeah.
Spare blade for the saw, and looks like a decal tray as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and a compass knife cutter.
Yeah.
Circles.
Very cool.
Nice little haul there, Mark.
Nice haul.
Yep. Next up, we've got Mark Bride. He says, picked up the Domino Models Tamiya Ford Escort Cosworth, yeah, because that is a Reebok Tamiya, isn't it, Kit?
Yep.
Yeah.
124th in the Monte Carlo mobile decals and USCP engine to go in it as well.
Nice.
This is to rebuild my first ever model and favorite car as a kid. Cheers, Dan Croak, for the heads up in one of PJ's questions a few months back. This will also be my next build.
Yeah, because Domino's have re-released them.
Yeah.
Because they released them a few years ago. They're re-released, and Domino's will now ship to the UK as well, which they stopped during various lockdowns.
Okay.
So
That's
you can
cool.
now order direct from them.
Very cool.
What are they like price wise, Dan? Are they reasonable or?
I think they're 60 odd euros, give or take.
Oh, so in comparison to buying a Tamiya kit off eBay or something, it's good money, good value.
Yeah. Generally, yeah.
Next up, we've got scale model Chris. It's a little 5-scale delivery this month. Top on primer and black paint. Few body colours for future builds. Red Bull blue. Top secret gold on the water-based paint. McCann MP44 colour match set. Blue texture paint. Couple of candy colours. 3,000, 4,000 sanding sponges and some window tint sheets, dark and chrome.
Here we go. That's
all there.
very nice.
I'll tell you what, though, Chris, I'd be interested to know how you get on with the top secret gold in the watercolor.
Yeah.
Is that an automotive watercolor? I'm just wondering. Be interesting to know how you get on with that. If you could let us know. But a good haul there, anyway.
Warning: do not touch my models. Here we go.
Yeah.
It needs to be enlarged, Chris.
Yeah. There's no need for that in my place, Roland. They all know that it's a fate worse than death.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Sean. Just bear with me a sec, guys. The dog might start barking. So bear with me a sec.
Yeah. Have a visitor there.
Right. That's right there. The dog will start barking and the missus just come home. So they've got Sean White. He says, evening guys, first purchase was the new Alpha Models Top Secret Supra. Also picked up a job lot of photo etch sets for kits already in the stash.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the Top Secret GT300. That was a cool car, isn't it?
Very cool.
He's got some detailed parts. He's got some seat belts. He's got something there for, what's that, Porsche 962. One for the NSXs. That's any of the 2005s. That's the Epson, the Takara, and what's the other one? They did 3 of them, didn't they? And
the Ray one.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah. And then I'm struggling to see what the one on the right is. It's sort of Lancia 037. So that must be for
It is.
Oh, it's for the Hasegawa kit.
The Hasegawa kit, I assume. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can see Hasegawa across the bottom of it. Look.
Yeah.
Sleevey. Oh, pretty cool.
Very cool.
And Sean's also got what we've got here.
Oh, look at that.
Also picked up a few bits on the first auctions by looks of things. Why am I not surprised, Sean? Number 3, 190 Ducati 748.
Nice. Well, it's a Pro Tar kit, so it's not nice, but you know,
yeah, nice bike.
Good job. Yeah,
a
nice
bunch
bike.
of Revell 120 kits. The Boss 302 kit came unboxed, but did include the C1 models wide arch kit. And finally, the Revell 124th Lancia Stratos WRC, which is a Hasegawa Reebox.
Yeah,
I have the same one from Hasegawa.
Cool.
Yeah, good little kit, that Hasegawa kit.
Yeah.
That little Jeep Wrangler looks pretty cool as well, to be fair.
Very nice. Love that Ducati.
Pro Tar's no good then, Dan, no?
Yeah, that
You
Ducati.
The Pro Tar kit, the 748?
Yeah, Pro Tar just a bit ropey, generally. They can be hard work. I remember my brother had one of their 1/9 Kawasaki's, and there was quite a lot of white metal in it, but it had quite a lot of holes in the white metal as well, so a lot of filling.
Yeah. Bit of work then.
Yeah. But you know, there isn't an alternative to the kits that they produce. So
yeah,
you have to make do. A good haul anyway, Sean. Good haul.
I love that Ducati. I know it's not a good kit, but I love that bike.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Richard Farmer, and he says, evening, everyone. Managed to pick myself up a few bits this month, and he's got himself a 124th Fujimi Mark II Golf GTI.
All right.
The 24th Fujimi garage and tool set with a Tamiya brickwork sheet.
All right.
Is that, I'm trying to think, the Tamiya brickwork sheet, is that just like a sheet of
background?
Background, yeah.
Background, which you can put on the wall, I suppose.
Okay. He's got himself the Yashima Velside RX-7.
I've never seen that one. Actually looks quite good.
Yeah. FD3S, yeah. And he's got the work skyline and a Fenger spray booth. Fenger spray booth as well. Is the pictures of the spray booth? Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Look.
Very nice.
Okay, I got a funny feeling there's something about this a little bit later.
Yeah.
Got a funny feeling.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the okay. I see now. That's cool.
There you go. There's your brickwork.
Brickwork. That's pretty cool. That is that just like a solid piece, or is that like a decal or sticker, or?
I'm not sure actually.
I'm not sure. I've never used it.
Yeah.
Diorama material sheets.
Yeah. It's cool all the same. Very cool.
Yeah.
I can think of quite a few uses for that. And next up, we've got William Messerschmitt. There's hi all, could not resist to buy the Planet Special Armor 1/72 flak searchlight with trailer. It's 3D printed and with wonderful, delicate detail. But it was a nightmare to extract it from the frame.
I bet it was.
For a few seconds in hot water, so it's less brittle for a few hours. Yours, Rolf. Yeah, that's the thing with the resin parts. If they're still on their supports and things, plenty of hot water to soften them up, and they tend to pop up.
I didn't know that. That's a
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, look how tiny that seat and frame looks.
I know.
I mean, it's
very, very fragile.
172, so it's obviously very, very. But it
Nice.
looks cool. I love it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I think, folks, that is it for this month.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope I haven't missed anybody. If I have, I do apologise, but I think I've got everybody.
I think you got everybody. Yeah.
Well, who knows? They normally shout very quickly.
Back to the studio, as they say.
Yeah, that's very, very cool. Now there's some cool stuff. Yeah, I obviously said I will never. I'm on a hiatus, but I have bought something. I just forgot to put it in next month. So you guys will see it. I have bought something. I'm sorry, Mom.
I've been really good. I mean, even though I was at the show last week, I think it's one pot of paint and just a couple of tubes of the brass rod from I can't even think where it's from, Dan. Where is it from?
Albion Alloys.
Albion Alloys,
Yeah, similar for me. It was mainly a few tools, but a couple of flat nose plier things, some files.
The most important thing.
Square, yeah. I love it.
Square, but a square set square. Not like
because the previous one wasn't square, was it?
No, I got one off Amazon, and over a 2-inch length, it ran out by a millimeter. So
I bought some paints as well and some scalpel blades.
Yeah, I bought something for my D-Day build.
Oh yeah,
cool.
But to show you would be kind of out of context, because until you see how I'm going to use it, it'll mean absolutely nothing to you.
But it's still a cool thing to see, though, PJ.
It is, but it's not to hand, unfortunately. It's in fact, I don't know where the hell it is. I don't know where to put it. Just talk amongst yourselves.
And I bought my little anvil thing off of Amazon.
All right, very cool.
Is that any good, Dan? Quality wise?
It's weighty. It's really weighty. And yeah, I think surface finish, kind of feeling across it, even with my little square edge, that feels pretty flat to me. So that'll be
over it.
There we go. Get that look.
I love it. Tommy hat, hot hat. Yeah, that's very cool.
It's called the Brody helmet.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Just get the technical term right. So anyway, so you're going to see that in the near future.
That is a genuine one too, isn't it, PJ?
Yeah, it's a real one. Yeah.
From the Home Guard or what?
No.
No, that's PJ's own personal one. That is.
I got myself this.
I saw your review actually. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your review.
That is actually I bought it, and I'm
What make is it?
Bought it from Temu.
What make is it?
My wife wanted to buy something. Said just get something in there, buy something as well, so we get the free shipping. One of those. So first wanted to buy a model, but I didn't have models, so I looked at Airbrush because I love airbrushes. And it was 308 brands, which is what, £20. Sorry, Peter.
What make is it?
So that is an interesting one. The make is, I have to Ixtovet, and it has floating nozzles, and it has a 0.2, 0.3, and a 0.5 nozzle and needle set.
Oh.
And it has 3 different, you can unscrew the paint cup. There's 3 different size paint cups.
So they're floating nozzles, a bit like the harder style.
Yeah, they're pretty much like the what was that other paintbrush which we all had?
The Apex.
The Apex, yeah.
Oh, right. That. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know what you mean. Yeah.
So it's not one of these small nozzles which you screw in, but yeah.
So what brand did you say that was? Sorry, Roland, I didn't hear.
It's called Ixtovet. Xdovet.
Okay. Never heard of them. Never heard of them.
It's a Chinese brand. They make tools and air tools, and they made this one as well.
It's a knockoff then.
Yeah, it is a knockoff, of course. It looks like either a Harder and Steenbeck or kind of that kind of knockoff. It has the trigger looks like it's from Iwata, but the floating needles looks like it's like the Apex. So yeah, so it looks like multiple designs put together. But I thought, all right, for 300, for $20, I'll see what it is. And I've used it a couple of times, and it works. I was pleasantly surprised. It really works very well, easy to clean. So I lucked out. Works fine.
Cool. Good news. Look forward to seeing that in the cock-up section next month then.
Oh yeah, it will need to be in there. And if you want to see more details, look on Model Kit Beginner. There's a review.
Yep. Yep, that's where I've seen it.
Yeah. Thank you, Dan. You were the one.
You were the one.
Yeah.
Philip H has put in the chat, in other words, a finger airbrush.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a few of them coming out at the moment, isn't there? All from
there's Galeri, there's Fenga, there's.
They're probably all the same. Everybody just puts a different brand name on.
But what I will say, kind of genuinely, somewhat in defense of the Chinese industry. So I got a cheap Chinese airbrush bordering on 10, 12 years ago. It's actually my wife was needing it for some of the work she was doing. And it was awful. Truly.
Oh yeah.
Apocalyptically bad.
Yeah.
Then I got one about 6 years ago, which wasn't too bad until the seals melted because they weren't really lacquer proof, so they melted. And then I got one of the Fengda ones, which actually still works, is still good, and is not bad. So all I can draw from that is they do seem to be improving.
Yeah.
So if they keep their prices and they keep on the trajectory of quality they're on, they'll actually be very competitive, certainly with entry-level airbrushes.
Yeah, this one has even spare seals in.
Yeah.
The thing I will say about what everything you says, Dan, is like the first one you got was really terrible. Now imagine you're a modeler coming in and you want to start airbrushing, so you buy that and it's really bad. It can put you off the hobby. So you need to bear in mind that if you are buying cheap airbrushes, that to expect that sometimes they're not going to be very good compared to a more I suppose
established brand.
Yeah.
Because I guess the thing,
we can talk to each other. We can say which one, the experiences we have.
And if it is if it's a cheap device or a cheap instrument, you don't know if you're battling the instrument or battling the skill you're trying to learn.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where it's difficult for people. Yeah.
So,
because they won't know if is the paint too thick, is it too thin, is it just the airbrush is crap, is it sealed properly? At least with a quality device, you can kind of rely on the machine, and it's then just down to how you apply it.
Yeah.
No, absolutely, that's a fair point.
I mean, it's like when we was at the show in the evening. There's that gentleman there. He bought one of those battery operated.
Yeah.
Compressed airbrush things, and it was working fine, and then all of a sudden it just stopped working, and it wouldn't pass any fluid at all, not even water, and it was clean. I mean, we had it on the table in bits, didn't we? Trying to figure out what was going on with it. We think that part of the seal was missing ultimate at the end, but yeah, just money down the pan.
Yeah. No, that's true. That can happen. Has happened to me before. Yeah.
It's the old saying: buy cheap, pay twice.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought, well, she paid because she was ordering.
Oh, there you go. You paid nothing for it, so yeah.
I personally paid nothing for it. She saved on the shipping, but she paid my airbrush.
Yeah. It'll probably work fine then.
Yeah.
But I guess this is the thing. At your proficiency level, you'll know using a cheap airbrush like that. You'll figure out what's going wrong with it if it's not working right, and if it is working right, you'll know how to use it. So
yeah. Adapt.
Absolutely. Anyway, I was pleasantly surprised. I was prepared to just use it for priming or whatever, but it's a very decent airbrush. Anyway, Dan, can we catch up on the chat quickly?
We can indeed. So Wayne Saunders is in saying hello, guys.
Hey, Wayne.
Mark Runsman is threatening us with photo will be supplied. Oh, that's the model. It will stand about 500 millimeters. Wow.
What, the photo was it? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the photo would as well if it was a 1-to-1 scale photo. Adam says that'll make lots of calamari. Richard Farmer says evening everyone. Unfortunately can't make it tonight because of work. I'll be catching up tomorrow. Have a great show and take care.
Oh, thanks, Rich.
Well, enjoy your catch up. Paul Heffernan is in saying evening everyone.
Hi, Paul.
Craig Stadius is in saying evening guys and girls. It's been a while since I could catch yous live. Hope you're all well.
Yes,
we're very good, thank you.
Good to have you. It's a pity Luke is not here. He could have done his Craig Stadius.
Exactly. We'll report him for that. And one is in saying room for one more in here.
One. I do one.
So then Adam asks about the brick stuff. Does it have texture?
Don't know.
Nigel T says good tip, hot water.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Definitely your friend when you're working with resin.
Yeah. Adam saying some good hauls there. There certainly is. Richard Thomas then says, I've been bad. I'll post for next month what I've bought. Excellent.
Okay, awesome.
Good man.
Philip H says, in other words, a fanged Candy Graham from Mongo's in saying, hello, everyone.
Hi, Jeff.
How's that?
Philip H says, yeah, fanged is okay. He uses his for metallics. But this Iwata is still the best, but costly to replace. But then the thing is with an Iwata, that brand of airbrush, it'll last you a lifetime.
It should, if you look after it. Yeah.
Andy says Glary airbrush are really good with Teflon seals, but my hard-earned Steenbeck Evolution CR Plus is my favorite out of my collection.
All right. Of course, hard-earned Steenbeck is good, but you pay a premium, you know.
Yeah. I'm very lucky. I've got 2 Infinities. So. Gerald O'Gara's in saying hi, evening all. Hope we're all good.
How's it, Gerald? Have you?
And then Dominic makes a very good point. Roland, now you have to buy flowers for a wife.
Again. I've bought last year.
It was some last year.
And some upstart rapscallion James Beat is in the chat saying, evening crew and all in chat. Just jumped in to give a thumbs up. Good man.
Hi, Jamie.
Have you all noticed that Spot Models plugin is his Facebook page?
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they keep posting stuff from Marsh Models. Yeah, apparently tagging him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Marsh Models.
Yeah.
Hope Ali's doing okay, Jamie. By the way.
Yeah. Peter Milgate says, good point, Dom. Richard Thomas says, Alan and myself had a brief chat on airbrushing earlier in the clubhouse.
We did. Right. I was trying to explain to Richard, because Richard's not been doing much airbrushing and he's trying to get into it, but he's been having issues painting bodies where he's getting spits. And I'm trying to explain to him that one of the key things with an airbrush, when you airbrush, is you apply the air.
Yeah.
If it's dual action, you apply the air, pull back for paint.
Yeah.
Stop paint while the air is still on, and then stop the air. If you don't do it in that order, and you stop the air while you still got the paint pulled back. You'll always get a dribble of paint which will come along on the tip. As soon as you strike the air, and then spit.
Yeah.
So
and that's why starting and stopping the flow while you're off the body does help with that as well.
Does help with
yeah, absolutely.
But it's learning that down, pull back, push forward, lift off.
Yeah.
It's what
but always start the process off the model and end off the model.
Yeah, obviously, Rich, there's something wrong with that sentence, because Alan and Brief, they do not
well, I know we had a good chin-mag a bit earlier, didn't we, Rich?
Well, at least Si wasn't there to start having to go with Milton Keynes.
And talking of the clubhouse, everybody is welcome to come and join us in there. It's just we're just all in there. We model away. We just chew the fat about what's going on with us and stuff, and we'll just have a general laugh. It's pretty cool in there. They say the link is in the top of the Scale Fanatics Facebook page if anybody does want to pop along and join us.
Not right now.
Not right.
Well, in actual fact, even if there's to click on it now, it wouldn't actually open.
No.
Because obviously.
Because we're on a different link.
Yeah, we're not
for the show. So this is so it's open 24/7, 365 days a year, except for a couple of hours on a Friday.
First Friday of the month.
First Friday of the month. Yeah. So Craig Stadia says, I bought a cheap airbrush as I wasn't sure if it would stick with the hobby, but eventually got an Ultimate Apex.
It's a good workhorse.
It's a good workhorse of a brush.
I still love my Apexes. They're robust. They're easy to clean. They never give me hassle.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I still got a couple. I do all my 2K with an Apex, but for everything else, I use my Iwaters, and not dissing the Apex in any way. It's just the Iwaters are. What's the word I'm looking for? A more efficient airbrush, so they don't use as much paint.
They do atomize a lot better than the Apex.
They're a good daily driver.
Yeah. Whereas the Apex I find for 2K, because it got a bit of more of a wilder spread, you tend to get a better overlap, even though I use a 0.2. So horses for courses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. Matt B is in saying, hello boys, long time no see.
Hi Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Good to see you, buddy.
Philip H says, we'll replace my Apex with another Iwata.
All right.
Good.
Craig Stadia says, oops, I forgot I also got an Iwata.
Good to know. We were wondering.
It's always worth having a cheap brush as well if you're going to put pigments or that sort of stuff through it, stuff that could potentially clog or get caught up in the brush. You wouldn't really want to do that in a high quality airbrush, would you really? Because like the tips and stuff are quite expensive for them. Nozzles and stuff.
Mark then says, bought a top-notch airbrush based on a Grex pistol airbrush. I really enjoy using it for all paints.
Seen those Grex? Yeah, I was wondering how they are.
I do like the idea of a kind of pistol grip, but they tend to be more kind of larger airbrushes. Almost try.
Is it Sparmax? Was it Spar? I'm sure Simon had one. He threw it away in the end, didn't he, or gave it away? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
because he couldn't get on with it. But it was a sort of normal size airbrush with a normal size cup, but it was a trigger action. I'm sure it might have been a Sparmax one, maybe, or maybe Pro.
I'm sure there was a company that did conversions as well a few years ago where you could convert. I have a vague recollection of someone at Telford going back about 10 years. Now, again, it may have been snake oil. They may not have actually been any good, but I'm sure someone was selling a conversion for most standard airbrush. I'm sure it was some kind of clamping system that basically attached to your existing trigger and was on some kind of cam or something that basically simulated.
Right.
Imagine that was quite cumbersome.
Yeah. Hence it was probably more like snake oil, and probably first time you use it, it all just falls apart. But one asks, is Rowley huffing a computer stick, or has he finally decided to roll his own Dutch tobacco in a left-handed cigarette? What the hell?
It's my own computer stick, buddy.
Yes, it's electronic smoking. Mark then says, club has the best going, definitely worth joining in with all of you.
Yeah.
Certainly is. Certainly is. One then says, by the way, joining from the city of champions, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Call out your hometowns if you want.
Right.
Well, Peter says hometown is Stafford, UK.
All right. Cape Town.
Liverpool.
Home of the potholes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. You should see our roads at the moment. Severn Beach and Bristol. It's yeah, it's a bit of a pothole centre at the moment.
Sorry, Peter.
Philip Bates says Mr. Hobby do pistol grip airbrush, which looks good.
Yeah, might have been what I've seen actually. Is it the Procon make or something?
Yeah, I think Mark says, yeah, have the Procon
Yeah.
by triggers 0.3 and 0.5. Find the trigger easier to use. Yeah, those, Philip. Yeah. Andy says Galeri pistol airbrush. G had 68 as normal size airbrush and sprays lovely.
All right.
Peter says Clubhouse is very inclusive, fun place to meet and chat whilst ruining your latest model.
That's what I was laughing at.
That it certainly is.
Certainly is.
Oh, and Mr. Dalewaite is in. Rally Chef's Model Shed, evening chaps, long time. Good
Long
to see
time
you.
indeed.
I
Very
Hope you're keeping well and
Yes.
eating lots of ice cream. Although I know you're eating lots
Yeah,
of ice
well,
cream.
we see the pictures. Yeah.
what he does.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's been building quite a few. He's been a few resin printers, I believe. Yeah, Ian as well. So I think he's been 3D printing truck parts. I was been keeping up with some of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Should post some of the stuff up, Ian, so we can have a butcher's.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the 6R4 you did as well, actually. That was very nice. The Bell Kids one. Yeah, and we're all caught up again. Sorry.
Yeah, that's wonderful. You want to take a sip of water, Dan?
Oh dear.
That's not water, that's vodka and tonic.
That's
That's black coffee, I'll have you know.
Oh, right.
Here we go. You'll need that because Dan
Well,
will
you
now
said.
second section. He will tell us what you guys are busy with, and I've already had a peep. There's some amazing stuff in there. Take it away, Dan.
Hang on. Let me try and get my best northern accent on. Let me mash some buttons, sausage, whatever. Do my best. Share screen. Facebook. Okay.
Facebook.
Oh, you got to start with the screen minimized and then maximize it whilst it's in the feed, Dan. Come on, that's better.
Really?
Yeah, awesome.
Got too much on screen now. There we go. We're back again. And let's go for all comments. And starting with David Robinson, who was back working on the 35th Rifield's M4A376W with interior. This was built like a year or two ago. Just need to get the tracks built and a few other bits. Nice. I like that it has an interior as well.
That looks very cool. I like the weathering as well.
Do the full interior? Do they come with an engine, full engine and stuff on those as well? Do we know? Or
that I don't know. I don't know whether they just have a silhouette of an engine.
Oh, there. What is this? Is this not the engine?
yeah, it could be there, isn't it? Yeah, because that's like the drivetrain, isn't it?
Yeah.
Engine-ish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to give myself another go, do another tank, I think, at some point.
Then we've got Michelle with Resin Girl with Teddy and gas mask. Simple build, with only 4 parts put together. Daughter chose the colors and will be doing. I'll also be using it for practice on shading and small detailing. She is 1/10 scale.
Oh, wow. That's very cool. Looking forward to that, Michelle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, figure painting. It's
Yeah.
oh
No.
my
Dark
sweet
art.
baby lord above. Thomas Prober, 1/32 Avro Shackleton scratch build with a 72nd scale version as a size reality check.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
So what's the 72nd scale? 72nd scale one is probably about 12, 13-inch wingspan.
Yeah, it's not small.
That's humongous.
And
Yeah,
with all that scratch built as well, it's pretty.
Yeah, that's a table filler.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Very cool.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. Scale model Chris, evening all, currently working on Alpha models 124 Porsche 911 GT3 RS.
Nice.
Bodywork is all painted up and 2K'd. Color is Urban Bamboo Chrome Flare from Firescale. Oh, from their new water-based paints.
Okay.
Depending on lighting, you get a various mix of colors. Thanks for
right.
watching. Have a good show.
It looks like it's gone down a lot.
Okay.
That 2K,
Okay.
but that's water based, isn't it?
Like it. Yeah, it's like a flip paint.
Okay.
All right, there's a color shifter. All right, very cool. I like it.
That's after clear coat.
Yeah. That's shiny. Yeah.
Shiny.
I say, if you're watching, Chris, it'd be nice for you to do a little bit of a write up on that water-based paint. You know, it sprays. It'd be really good to know about that.
Good old Shane Wright is in saying, hello, glue sniffers. I've been working on the Tamiya 1/6 Honda CB750F, turning it into a cafe racer. Parts have been chopped, so no going back now. We'll be scratch building, so this will be a long-term build.
Oh, I love it. It looks amazing. Very cool.
Yeah, what you've done looks
1/6 is a decent size too. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's decent size as well.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job so far. Okay, Shane.
Oh.
Yes. Look at this from Mr. Quinney. Evening all. Currently working on the Revell T1 camper van. Really have enjoyed this. Painted in zero paints, Volkswagen mouse grey and pearl white. Cleared in Pro Scale 2K. Various Mr. Color Tamiya LP paints used throughout. Flatted back with 3, 6, and 8000 Trizact. Polished back with Menzerna and final coat of Auto Glim resin polish. Overall, been a good kit and my first Revell kit I've ever built. Thanks for looking.
I'm so glad, Andy, you're saying that now, because there was an in-between.
Yeah.
He was not so happy.
Yeah, there was some doubts in there, I'm sure I recall. I like that. I like that.
Boy, he had some choice words for me, but I'm glad it turned out good now. Looks really cool. I like it.
Yeah, I like a camper van like that.
Is that a spare set of windows underneath it, or has you not got the windows in yet?
They're not in yet.
I don't think
No,
so.
they're not.
Yeah,
The window from the outside, which is nice, so you can really wait till the end.
Yeah, some nice little details. I like, like curtains and stuff like that. That's Richard Farmer has started building the Aoshima Veilside RX-7, smoothed the molded inside repeaters, filled in the rear quarter lights, got rid of rear wiper for sleeker look, bonnet hacked up and ready for custom vent. Front and back will have custom splitter and diffuser, primed in Pro Scale paints black, then painted silver. Body is painted in Pro Scale paints Dodge Pearl Blue and 2K. Interior is all semi-gloss black as the kit comes with 2 sets of glass, one of which is tinted black and you can't see much through it. Yeah, right. Chassis is a mix of Tamiya and Mr. Color lacquers. Wheels Tamiya X2 gloss white. Some decals from the spares box. Pretty good kit. Should be finished in the next few days. Thanks for looking.
Look very good. It's very good. I love the wheels. Very cool.
Oh,
here we go.
I like that.
Yeah, that's quite nice. I like that. Yeah, Veilside always produced some very nice body kits.
Yeah.
They were slightly ridiculous, but in a subtle, understated way. Mark Bride, hey Dan, you got it right, see?
Yeah.
Almost there with kit box PZY Porsche 911 GT3 RS. A few little issues here and there, such as the clear resin headlights, which really let the kits down. Don't have the skill to recreate, so just gone with it. Just glass work and a couple of other bits to finalize. Paint is Pro Scale Signal Yellow with 2K. Thanks for looking.
Very cool. What do you do if you want to recreate these kind of lenses? What would be a way to go about it?
Difficult, Roland. I find with the clear resin parts, certainly with the ones I've used, they tend to go hazy. So You have to polish them back to get them to go crystal clear again.
Yeah.
That's what I found myself.
So I've been half kind of looking at little small vac form units.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're actually not that expensive, and that's probably the best way to. So, for example, you could resin or you could 3D print your mail mold basically, and then vacuum form over it.
Dan, let me see the interior quickly again.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Wow.
Nice, isn't it? A good job. Done a good
He's
job there.
Really good job.
Nice and tidy.
Or flocks and stuff as well.
Flocking and the whole bang shoot. Very cool.
Yeah. Flocking hell. Yeah.
Flocking hell.
Then it's Willie Messerschmidt, long-term project, which I started summer 2020. It's a JU88A1 in 1/72 from Revell. Hopefully it'll be finished this year. All the best from Germany. So funnily enough, I built that kit and it was a long-term project for me. I think I started it in about 2014, finished it last year. So yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, Rolf, you still have some time.
Yeah, you have plenty of time. Plenty of time. It's quite a good kit though.
Oh, wow. That's very cool. I can see why it takes so long.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of detail in it. It's a surprisingly good kit.
I mean, for 172.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very.
Yeah, nice work. Very, very nice work. And Nigel Tingy is in, still working on the Toyota TS050, waiting on decals from Spain for a month now. Finally came today, and 2K will be in the next couple of days. While waiting for the decals, been painting some 1/48 scale U-boat crew for my Hachette U96, as it doesn't come with any crew. Oh yeah, that's the part works.
I love that. That is such a difficult paint job.
Did Nigel have an issue with the decals on that then? Get spares or do we know? Or?
No.
He did, but I can't remember what the issue was.
Here's the U-boat crew. Very cool.
Oh, pretty cool.
Love that.
Oh.
I think he got the color pretty much spot on there.
Some of them forgot to get dressed as well, by the looks of it.
Well, it was kind of warm in a U-boat those days.
Okay, it's Peter flexing. Look.
Oh, yeah. And Mr. Millgate has mainly been working on moving the cave. Oh, look at that! Look at that screen he's got.
Is that a before or an after?
That's amazing.
He's got a lovely workspace now. Really has.
What
he doesn't show, what's the opposite side of where behind him? That's what he should have shown as well.
Yeah.
He's got all his RC stuff on the other side behind him.
Well, he has a fridge in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very important.
Nice. Oh, he's got a collection of sweets up there as well. Look.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, very important.
Yeah, we see your Parabos and Mawams.
Mawams. I love a good Mawam.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Peter.
Is he displaying kits in the lit up cupboards there, Dan?
Well, he's definitely got something in there.
Yeah.
He's hiding something in there.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what's on his reading list as well. This is where we find that his bank card is there, and we can.
Very cool.
Oh, How to Build a Car by Adrian Newey.
Yeah.
A Mansell book there?
Yeah. Jaguar book. Le Mans winning colours, Grand Prix winning colours.
How to Build Models by Alan Parker.
Oh, you won't want to read that one then.
I was going to say that's a pamphlet, isn't it?
yeah, single-sided. That one is sheet of paper.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all the work in progress. So
very, very cool. Well, thanks very much, guys. There's some amazing stuff in there, really, and great variety as well. Tanks, U-boat crews, Le Mans cars, normal cars, planes. Really great stuff in there. Figures. Really, really nice stuff. Loved it. Right. That's pretty cool. Did anything happen in the chat? No, not much.
some discussion on vodka and ginger ale being much better.
Oh, right. We need to
tonics. 24 thumbs up. We definitely need more thumbs up. So if you don't put your thumb up, get
Richie
your thumb
Lamb's
up.
in. Hi, Richie.
Yeah,
Hey,
yes.
Richie.
Top short models. Hey, Richie. Adam then shouting, "Holy shit!" Good man.
Peter got the snack roll and a small fridge full of cans of juice. Juice. That's what you think.
Yeah. Yes. Grown-up juice.
Yes. Adult juice.
Yeah.
That's Nigel T saying yes, the masking set.
Oh, here we go. Nigel T is talking about. Yeah, sorry, Alan.
As he says, yes, the masking set for the Tamiya kit is not a complete mask set, so you need to do a shed load of masking, and the decals are not complete. No 24-hour or WEC, and no total decals. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
I've been thinking about getting that one, so heads up on that one. Then brilliant, thank you.
I also nearly bought one before. Yeah. You win some, and sometimes then you lose some.
Yeah.
Yeah, deep. And while we are that deep, I would say it is the time for the question which PJ has prepared for us. PJ, why don't you take it away with PJ's question of the month?
Right. Just bear with me a sec. I haven't done this for a while.
All right.
Well, a month at least, anyway.
Sorry, I surprised you.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we? We are there, and we are there. Can you see that? Am I sharing?
I can.
Is it sharing?
Yes.
It is.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Okay then. Right, this month's question. Okay, modelers, let's get serious for a few minutes. Lots of us have collections of finished models. We also have fairly extensive stashes and almost certainly a cave replete with all manner of tools, equipment, paints, thinners and other modelling paraphernalia. But what legal provisions, if any, have you put in place to ensure what happens to all your modelling stuff should you have the misfortune to pass away?
Bit of a somber question, that one, PJ.
yeah,
It is, but it's important because, you know,
Very important.
we've got hundreds, if not thousands of pounds locked into our caves. Okay, and you know, particularly with the things like finished models and things in your stash. Okay, what's going to happen to all them when you shuffle off the mortal coil, as it were?
Yeah.
Hugh Gordon says, first come, first served. If my sister doesn't skip the lot, then probably a council worker will. Jamie Beat says, my wife thinks my stash is worth about 20 quid. Built one's less than that. He says he left honest Simon in charge. another jet ski. Okay, it's a great question. I think generally there would be a certain few that would step up and give genuine advice to our partners. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Colin Fester 67 says, I wrote a personal database that has all my modeling stuff in it. I also have I've shared its location with H, which is his wife, and his boys.
All
So
right.
he's catered for. Nigel Tingy says, I'm dead, equals dustbin. Okay. And Michelle McCulloch says, I would probably sell on Mark Runciman's collection for a wee treat for the wee one to keep some tools for myself, and trying not to have a bulk store of ones in storage, but I expecting to pass them on to someone else. Okay.
All right.
So that's it for this month.
Oh, well, I must tell you, Scylla has a pretty good idea what's in here. She knows every kit and everything. And she has a pretty good idea of the values. So should something happen, get run over on the street, then she has an idea what prices to ask, and will I expect her fully to
You're more
sell
likely to be eaten by a tiger or something, Roland.
Say again?
Aren't you more likely to be eaten by a tiger or something?
Yeah, sure. They roam the street, especially tigers. Cape Town is full of them. Yeah. So that's it. Some of expensive stuff is insured, and that's it.
I mean, for my part, I I haven't yet, but I'm going to be talking to a lawyer soon about putting a will in place where some of the stuff is going to be dedicated to. Who gets what, where, when, all that. I don't have any relations, so unfortunately, some of it might go to you lot.
Always liked you, PJ. You're the best.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure I'm your long lost son, you know, Pete.
The third world. Support the third world.
Well, as I say, I'm making provision for that because unlike the rest of the crew, I'm quite old. So if anyone's going to snuff it first, it'll be me. So yeah, I think it's important to think about it.
Yeah.
So my quick calc off the top of my head. So we'd say a conservative, I don't know, 40 quid a kit on average, because I've got 72nd scale aircraft, 24th scale cars mainly, and I've got about 200 of them. So that's about 8 grand's worth of kits. Built. So that's not the thing anyone wants, their partners or family or a council worker coming in and just going in a skip and
exactly. It's a lot of money tied up.
Yeah.
Like for me, for instance, as Alan will attest, my display in the living room, there's MFH kits in there. We all know how much they're priced up when the kits.
Yeah.
How much are they worth when they're finished? So, and there's quite a few of them in there. So
when they're finished, probably quite a bit.
Yeah.
When they're finished by yourself, PJ, they're priceless because they're so up there.
Good save. Good save.
I say for me, I mean, Sharon knows that to get in contact with, my mates and the stuff, and you'd give guidance as to what the kits are worth. But also, I mean, what a kit's worth and what I paid for it are two different things a lot of the time. So I tend not to try and make money on kits. If I buy some, certainly for people I know and stuff, if I buy a kit at a good price, I sell it on at a good price.
No, but genuinely, if Sharon wants to, get rid of the lot for whatever reason, she needs to get a good price for them.
No, I get that, but I'd be hopeful.
We will help her, obviously. So.
Yeah, to be honest, we'll be clawing through your stash before you're
without a doubt. But like
help her.
Like I say, it's not just the models, is it? I mean,
no.
I mean, the last time I looked, my model collection was somewhere around the 8-9K mark. In just the cars, and the majority of that is in the 1/12th and the 1/20th stuff. The value.
Yeah.
Then you start looking at all the paints.
Oh,
all the equipment like your airbrushes, the compressor,
exactly,
and everything else that goes. You're probably into it there for another £5,000-6,000 in just equipment.
Yeah,
in reality. And I would hope, because my daughter's very arty, and I have to fight off a lot of the paints and using a lot of the stuff anyway, that she would just take ownership of all that.
Yeah,
I'd rather that happen than it get passed on to somebody else.
Yeah.
She could have her own little man cave, so to speak, once she's kicked it out.
Woman cave.
It'd still be dad cave, wouldn't it, to her? So just
no,
in a vase up here,
As soon as you're gone, it won't be your cave; it will be her cave.
Yes. But it'll always be known as Dad's cave, though. That's the thing. See.
She might have a photo somewhere in the corner.
Yeah. But I think
with the dart stuck in it.
It's definitely something a lot of people should give thought about. And at the end of the day, it's not just your modelling related stuff; it's other things you own and possess as well. I think it's always worth having a will in place, and they're not an expensive.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Get sorted.
Yeah.
No, I have a will in place because I'm nearly as old as PJ, so yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not that far away.
Fair enough. Do you want me to slow up so you can catch up?
Do we have some opinions in the chat about this?
Yeah, we've got a couple.
Got Mr. Beat crawling.
He's just being honest. He is crawling. I'm the one who really thinks you're a great guy, PJ. Yeah, so Jamie B says, love you, PJ, old pal. Wink, wink. Adam says, none except a friend list that I've told my brother Si would give him a good account of what things to not get fleeced on, and I'm insured.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a slightly darker question, but it's a very thought-provoking question and very interesting.
It's also important, I think, as well, because I say it is your hobby. It's for some of us, it's been a lifelong hobby.
Yeah.
And all right, once you're dead, obviously. But it would be nice to think that some of this stuff is going to go to a good home. So.
Yeah. So, Ian has just made a good point. Said maybe watch 10 minutes behind, but you really need to make sure your family are aware of the value of the kits, equipment, etc. And anyone who knows Ian, he had to have this conversation with his son a couple of years ago, when Ian was quite ill a few years back. So he knows exactly the type of conversation you had. And it's interesting because Dom has replied and said, I hope I live another 40 years. I'm only 39. And, we all hope you do, but we never know what tomorrow will bring. So, we, at any age, we need to make provisions, and we shouldn't make what we leave behind harder for people.
No.
So even if it's just a simple conversation to go, look, there's thousands of pounds worth of kits, contact anyone in any of the kind of modeling clubs that I'm friends with, give someone a couple of names and just say they'll help you. Because, it's just, you don't want to make things harder for people at a hard time. No. Mark says we'll be having words with Michelle after that comment.
Look, have domestics on your own time, Mark.
Yeah. Andy says I'm the youngest of us all, PJ.
Who said that, sorry?
Andy Quinstar.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah,
it's not true.
As Ian says, luckily things are improving, but things can hit you out of the blue. Precisely.
Exactly.
Michelle says, catch me first.
You can just picture them both running around the living room now, can't you?
Yeah. I mean, it's actually quite a poignant question, because this might not mean anything to a lot of people in this particular community, but in other streams that I frequent, we lost a modeler this week. If anybody knows of Wendy Hickson, she's a lovely lady, and sadly she passed away this week.
Yeah, I did hear that.
So, condolences to her family.
Yeah, indeed.
Anyway,
so Hugh says, to be honest, my sister is well aware of what I own and its worth. She's his only kin. Andy says, very important question, and lots of our equipment and models are worth a lot of money. Adam then says, well, laughing bunch of piranhas in here. Oh. What do you mean? It's not that at all. It's yeah, it is. We're all piranhas.
Yeah.
And Hugh Gordon says she even knows my scale mates count.
Yeah. Scylla knows mine too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good shout. As Adam says, scale mate's a great shout. Yeah. Good resource for tracking your stash, tracking what you've got, how much you think it's worth, how much you paid for it.
But that's exactly what I use it for. It's my kits database of all of my stuff,
Yeah.
When I purchased it, how much
Excuse me.
And once again, we are caught up. So brilliant question from PJ.
Fantastic. I love that one. It's part of life. And
sadly it is, but something to think about, guys.
Yeah.
Sadly or not sadly, happens to all of us. And that's what it is.
Well, it's one thing we can all guarantee in life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Death and taxes.
That's it. Unless you're Simon.
Yes.
Only on the taxes front.
I was just gonna yeah. Oh, cool. What you doing? Oh, I see.
First showed you the Hudson, and now we go to the.
It's you and buttons. It scares me.
Yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the finished build gallery. So, in other words, we have a look what you have finished this month. For those of you who haven't been here before, it works as follows. We go through all your posts, which you have posted here. Thank you very much for that. And we'll read what you have written there, and we obviously will show off your models. Once we have done that, maybe make a mental or a real note. I will then, Alan will then start saying that you can vote, and I will go through them in a brief summary through all of the models. And once the brief summary is finished, we give it another minute, and Alan asks us what we think. And then we will choose what model will be gracing our panel on the Facebook page of the Friday night model, of the Modelers Friday Night live show. And we had obviously PJ's fantastic model. And but I've seen that now, so it needs to come off. We wipe it off and we put something new on here, and you will be deciding what that will be. So we start off with Sam Lodge. Let's get this out of the way here. Here we go. Just finished the 120 scale Tamiya McLaren M23 with zero paints, color matched McLaren colors, which I have finished to Fuji 1976 Grand Prix specifications with slug-tacked side pods, mesh to rear radiators, and MFH rain tires. Oh, that's actually cool. Made a mini James Hunt with helmet and gloves, but I will admit I think he's been sniffing the glue. Well, he is. I can tell you that for nothing.
Yeah.
Loads of added goodies like wiring, switches, rivets, extra plumbing, MFH, DFV, cam covers, and intake trumpets. Really enjoyed making this. Thanks for looking. What is DFV?
DFV is a Ford DFV engine.
Yeah, engine.
Okay.
V8.
Right. I don't think that James Hunt looks that bad. I've seen him looking worse.
But basically, you've got a Ford DFV in the back of your till, Roland.
Ah, right. Yeah. No, okay. Cool.
It's quite a common engine back in the day.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Sam, that looks amazing. I love the rain tires. Really cool.
It's good to see a figure stood next to him to it as well.
Yeah. Nice
I
touch.
like that. Helmet on there. Really cool. Right. Oh, there are some more pictures which you can have a look at. Here's his engine. That engine looks very familiar.
Yeah, they're all very much of a muchness.
The engine looks very familiar. Looks like one I've built just now. Here we go. Here's a side view. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Is that tape over the radiator intakes? That's
yes, I love that.
Nice touch.
I love that. That's really
that's a bit of detail. Yeah.
Very cool, Sam. Love it. Right, John Wiesner. Hot off the bench is my AMT International TrendStar 125 scale truck, aptly named the Patriot, painted with Tamiya LP AK Extreme Metal and Pro Scale Clear. Thanks for looking. That is a very cool scheme.
Oh, if only Gary Ride the Wind could see that.
No, he's missing.
Or hand mat or mask that, I wonder.
I would say decals looking at
Decals,
some of the shadows and stuff.
And he's done a bloody good job then either way, hasn't he? Because everything lines up.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Very
awesome.
good. Oh boy. I don't think I would have. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, lots of patience involved here.
Yeah.
Awesome, John. He has another one, a real view. Look at that.
Cool.
Yeah, no, very cool. Very, very cool.
Parked it on the lawn.
What scale was that? 125th. So it's going to be fairly large as well, isn't it?
Yeah, they're quite big. Yeah.
They're quite big. They're quite big. It's MT rigs. We have Dave Robinson. Dave, I all finished his lot this month, snowed under with illness and helping my mum move last month. Put some serious time in the bench to get stuff finished. First up, the last of the models I've been doing for Bovington Armor School, being a trumpeter MTLB with interior, trumpeter 135th 2S1 Watzika. They just needed their tricks. Okay, done. All right, David, very difficult to vote for them if you give us 3 models. So, but of course, David was not lazy. He also has some other ones. For example, let's go up. Next up is the Riffields 135th M1A 1SA Poland, Ukraine. The base model is a great kit, but when building the Ukraine version, you need to add a few things. So I've used some leftover bit from Rifle's M1 Assault Breacher vehicle, namely the sides kits and the aero blocks, as well as the loader's protection screen from around his hatch. She was painted in AK real color NATO green, NATO brown, and NATO black with the Abrams reactive armor tiles, arret, painted in Tamiya NATO green to try to give a different contrasting greens as seen on the real Ukrainian Abrams. Yeah, I think he knows his tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice, David. Very cool. I think there's another photo of that in here. Yeah, it is. Look at that.
That's cool.
Oh.
Very cool. I must say, I mean, your pink watching pins are also very sweet. Love that. Right. Then another one from David Robertson. As we said, he knows his tanks. He has the Rifles T55 AMD finished in Mr. Hobby's Aqueous Light Blue, Field Green, and Mr. Color Character Red, as well as Tamiya Red Brown and Matte Black. Loved the look of this kit, which went together great. Now, the Russians built some good-looking tanks. I agree with that. And that looks very cool. I love the paint job on it as well.
Nice camera on that.
Very nice. There's another angle. Very cool. Very cool. And then David Robertson is also in with got the Tiger models 135th, Leopard 2, Revolution 2, 130, finished painted in Tamiya dark yellow rattle can. All right. It looks like coming right out of the factory. Very clean. There we go. It's a different view. Yeah, love the Leopard 2.
Cool.
Very cool tank. Right. Glue Sniff Garage. It says, evening, folks. I finished this 124 Hasegawa Honda Civic EG, painted in Pro Scale Montreal Green and cleared with Mr. Color Super Clear. Wheels are 3D printed spoon racing style wheels, designed by Slowly's Models. Oh, that's very cool. Various Tamiya and Mr. Color paints used throughout the rest of the build. This was quick and easy builds to get the mojo going again. Cheers, Dave. That looks very good.
It's done a cracking paint job on that.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Like,
It's beautiful.
like a mirror finish on that. It gives like a strange sort of effect, doesn't it? You know, because it is like a mirrored like background, isn't it? It's weird. I do like
It's almost as if it's been illustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always
cool.
like a rendering. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I love the wheels. Very cool.
Yeah.
Does suit the car, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Classic car too, the old Civic.
Yeah.
Right. But that's not all.
This is
He
cool.
also has me again. I also finished this 124 Aoshima Nissan Silvia S13. This was built for the Iceman build off and has a 3D printed body kit, wheels and interior bits and bobs. Paint is fast color Brabham pink, RWB turquoise, and Audi gray, which are cleared with Mr. Color Flat Super Clear. PlayStation decals are by Model Works and some spares I had from previous builds. Could have spent another week or so working on it, but I had a strict deadline to have it finished. Cheers, Dave. Very, very cool. I love that scheme. That looks amazing.
It's a PS13 as well.
Yeah. Very nice. Love that. Nice one. Richie. Good to see you, Richie. Good to have you. And again, just finished the ICM's new 148 B26B Marauder. Overall decent kit, but a bit fiddly and probably not advisable for a beginner. Painted in Tamiya LP11. I created my own window mask and a mask for the yellow at the front to align with the mouth decals. All right.
Nice.
Word of warning for anyone else building this. Instructions call for 50 grams of nose weight. You need considerably more than that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, will be a tail sitter.
Yeah.
I'll recommend metal landing gear as the plastic is very flimsy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he did a good job on that.
Yeah.
Done a very good job on that.
Quite a short nose on that, isn't there?
Yeah.
Really... Wow. Wow.
Yeah, and a lot of glass at the front, which makes it hard to pack
look at
in
that.
a lot of nose weight.
I love that. That's very cool, Richie. Very, very cool. All right. Then we go back into the sunny 3/4 of Chris Stover. He finished his trumpeter 132 BF 109 G6 late, painted with Mick and Tamiya paints. Very cool.
Very nice. Very jealous of the blue skies as well.
Yeah, he always it's always wonderful where Chris is.
It never rains there.
It never rains. But he also finished his Tamiya one. Oh yeah, we have seen that in the What Am I Busy With last month, haven't we? Also finished his Tamiya 110 Hotshot 2. It's the 2023 re-release Blockhead Motors edition. Not a proper model, but it's a kit. 8 days start to finish. Wow. Wow, yeah, that very cool.
Tamiya.
Very, very cool. I like that. Here we go. We have Mark Unziman. Hi guys, here's my finished model this month. It's the Academy 132 Sopwith Camel, primed in Mr. Hobby and painted with both Ace K and Tamiya acrylics. Rigging was done using Easy Line. Decals were the only letdown as they were very fragile and prone to rips, but thankfully recoverable. Now that's one of those where he built that that's one of the models which we tell you ruin while you are in the hangout. He's always in the hangout regularly and had a lot to say about this, but I must say, Mark, in the end, it came out very, very nice.
This was really good.
Yeah, really, really nice. Very cool model indeed. Here we go, and let's have a look from a different angle. Apologize. Here we go. Very cool.
Very nice.
Very cool indeed. Nice one, Mark. Oh yeah, Mark had another one. I remember that. Second finished model this month is the Tamiya 112 Honda CX500 turbo bike. First time building a bike and really enjoyed it. Primed in Mr. Hobby, painted using Tamiya acrylics and lacquer. Also used Mr. Hobby Pearl White and Gold, and the chrome was AK Super Chrome. Was displayed at the Scottish National Scale Model Show and was well received both by club members and show spectators. We'll do another bike very soon. Well, I'm not surprised it was well received because it looks very cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Good job
That's
of that,
finish.
I like that. It's a very, very nice one.
How much was a wild ride back in the day, one of those, Dan?
Well, I know, yeah, an old bike with a turbo back then, yeah.
I remember I was 20 or so when that bike came out. It was absolute sensation. Scale Model Chris says, finished up. Alpha Models 124 Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta. Really nice kit, a beautiful car. Fancied going about different on this to the normal shiny build. So this has a 2K matte finish. Interesting.
Yeah, nice.
Painted in 5-scale Ferrari 75 anniversary red 2K matte finished, interior painted in Cioccolatto Ferrari leather, then given a coat of matte varnish to reduce the kit decals shine. Red seat belts added as well. Very cool. Few little dust, one or small glue spots. Yeah, we all have that. Unfortunately, being matte, I can't polish this out. Really happy with this build, a different finish, which I think we'll be using a bit more in future builds. Thanks for looking. That looks cool.
Yeah, it's different. I like it. It's different. I like that.
Yeah, I've done semi-gloss, but I've never done matte.
It suits the shape of the car as well, doesn't it? It really does.
Yeah.
Lines stand out even better with it being there. Yeah.
Very cool. As he said, you really must be good with your finish because you can't polish anything out. Yeah. Let's have a look from the top. I can see the red seat belts as well, very well. Engine. That looks very cool. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, great job.
Very good job on that.
Yeah. We have Aaron. Aaron Timpson is in with his Tamiya 124 Ford GT, primed in Mr. Hobby Gray and painted in Pro Scale Ford Liquid Gray, which is a nice color. Zero paints 2K, carbon added using Tamiya carbon decals, interior flock with Pro Scale flocking. Very cool. I like that liquid gray. That looks good.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it kind of suits the car actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just a little contrast to the Ford badge on the front.
Yeah, the little blue dot.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very nice. Very nice, Aaron.
Nice one, Aaron. Really nice. Right. Here we go. We're going to a little bit more colorful by Richard Farmer. This month's finished build is my 124 Tamiya Nissan Skyline R34Z tuned for the ISM Multimedia GB group build. Primed in ProScale Paint's black primer and given a few coats of Tamiya X1 Gloss Black. Main body color is ProScale Paint's liquid lava flip paint, all cleared with their lovely 2K. Flatted back and polished up with Autoglym products. Interior painted in a mix of Tamiya acrylics, Zoom-on aftermarket resin, bright Volga seeds, and Zoom-on Takata harness and PE buckles. The Tamiya detail set also added some nice extra touches with various PE parts and a carpet set for the interior. All right. Chassis detail painted in a mix of Tamiya and Mr. Color Super Metallics. Overall, a great kit, and I'm really pleased with the final results. Thanks for taking a look. And so you should be, because it looks amazing. Really cool. That's a very, very clean paint job. Very nice.
Careful.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice little flip in the paint as well.
Yeah. Awesome car too.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, it's a classic, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Michelle McCulloch. My 120 Nausicaa Valley of the Wind model is finished. Used AK acrylic paints. The eyes are decals. Changed the base from the original for a more realistic look with AK rough terrain mixed with Sahara yellow. Mark was a bit worried when he saw cracking happen, but I was wanting that and planned how to do it as if there wasn't natural cracking. Of course you planned that, Michelle, and you did very well.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's on about. Very nice. I love that. Here we go. A bit of a closer look. Here we go.
No, it's pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah. Very nice. Wayne Holmes, he's in. He just finished this Tamiya 124 GTR R32 in time for the show. Good, good man. Primed in ultimate white primer, sprayed in Tamiya LP45 Racing Blue. That's a great color, that Racing Blue. And cleared in Mr. Color GX100. Interior done in LP27 German Grey. First car finished without any major paint or clear coat issues. Alrighty, well done there, Wayne. Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks good. Lovely. Has the Monte Carlo bar, as we called it in the 60s.
Rock race.
Yeah. There we go. Another one. There you are. Very cool, Wayne. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was that.
Oh.
Right.
Wow.
So,
Well done, everyone.
huh?
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, we will have trouble choosing, but that is the idea. Yeah. All right. So what will happen now? As soon as Alan gives us the go-ahead, I will go through all the models in a quick run-through, so you have a chance to see them all again. And then please do vote for one of them. Please don't say the car with the 4 wheels. Just say what model and possible even the name of the builder. Then we know exactly what you're on about. Right. Alan?
When you're ready, Roland, place your votes, people, please.
And we start with the 120 scale Tamiya McLaren M23, and that is from Sam Lodge. Next one is from John Wiesner. His is the AMT International Trendstar in 125, the Patriot. After that, we have David Robinson with the M1A1SA Poland, Ukraine from Rayfield in 135. Then we also from David is the Rayfield's T55 AMD. Next up is one from David. It is a tank and it is the Leopard 2 in 135th Revolution 2 and in dark yellow. Then we have Glusniv Garage. He has the 124 Hasegawa Honda Civic EG. We are not sure if it's a real model or a rendering, but there it is. And next one, also from Glusniv Garage, is the 124 Aoshima Nissan Silvia S13. Then we have Richie Waldron with the 148 B26B Marauder from ICM. Then Chris Stover is in with the Trumpeter 132 BF109 G6 Late. Then another one in the sun is from Chris Stover. It's the Tamiya 110 Hotshot 2. Next one is from Mark Runciman. Hi guys, this is the Academy 132 Sopwith Camel. I only see the propeller now. Oh, really well done. Right, next one is also from Mark Runciman, and it is the Tamiya 112 Honda CX500 Turbo. Then we have from Scale Model Chris, the Alpha Models 124 Ferrari, LaFerrari Aperta. Aaron Timpson showed us the Tamiya 124 Ford GT. Next one is Richard Farmer. Richard Farmer is in with the 124 Tamiya Nissan Skyline R34Z Tune. Michelle McCulloch is in with the 120 Nausicaa Valley of the Wind model. Next one is Wayne Holmes. He's with the 124 Tamiya GTR. And that was it. Stop share.
Well done, Roland.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well done.
Looks like I lost my Zoom.
You're still here.
Where did you put it? Up where you left it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know what happened. Don't worry. I found it.
So while people still consider their votes, I'll just quickly catch up with the chat.
Yeah, good idea.
So Hugh Gordon said, indeed, good question, PJ. And a bugger, think of the next one. Of course, you've replied, PJ, to say you've already got it in hand.
I've already done it, mate.
Mark says he had to judge John's truck at the Scottish Nationals, and it was Deckel's. And Christopher says it only rains for about 4 months here in Mexico.
Jealous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely blatting it down here.
Yeah. Was about 12 months here.
Yeah.
Maybe 13 months out of every 12.
Yeah.
And Festa's in the chat as well.
Hey, Colin. You're right, buddy.
Colin, good to see you, buddy.
Yep.
What's you then? Mr. Croak.
I'm still reading the chat. Leave me alone.
A nice one.
What a cop out.
I tried. It's tough. It's tough. But I'm gonna go for Richie's B26.
The Marauder,
yeah. Like the I love the aircraft, and
yeah,
fantastic job.
Okay. Roland?
Yeah. If that is the Marauder, then I'm going with the same one.
Marauder. Okay.
Full house. I go with the Marauder as well.
Going with the Marauder as well. Wow.
Well, that doesn't happen often.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Oh God, yeah. So many good ones again. So many good ones. I like Sam's McLaren. It's a very good job of that. I like John Weiser. I like that truck.
Yeah.
The scheme on that truck is absolutely epic.
Absolutely.
I love Mark Sopwith as well. Camel.
Mark Sopwith is very, very good. Same as that. Yeah.
Oh, good. There's lots of Sopwith here in the.
Do you know what? Because it's different.
Yeah.
I just think it suits the car. I'm going to go with Sky Model Chris's LaFerrari.
I knew you would. You would.
I don't know, it's just something about it in that colour. You know, with the matte, it just
the matte finish, yeah.
And I followed the build as he's been building that as well, and he's done a very good job. The interior and stuff is absolutely epic on it. So, I'm going to give my vote to Sky Model Chris.
Very cool.
Smooth. Let's have a look. See. Oh, okay. I've got another vote there. And the thing there. So, is any more votes in the chat before I put an end to it?
But yeah, it's been a couple of minutes since the last one, so I'd say that's time.
Okay, then. So let's call it on that then.
Excellent models there again. Fantastic stuff. Really well.
So, what have we got? So we've got 3 that are timed for 3rd place.
All right.
And that would be 3 votes each. That's Sam's McLaren M23.
All right.
Chris's LaFerrari.
All right.
Richard Farmer's R34 Z-Tune. So well done. They all get the same number of votes on 3. In 2nd place this month is Richie Waldron with his B26 Marauder.
All right.
But this week's winner, or this month's winner, should I say?
Month's winner, indeed.
This month's winner, yeah, is Mark with his Sopwith Camel.
Oh, well done, Mark.
Well done, Mark.
Well deserved. And well deserved, because I know he put a lot of effort and a lot of trials and tribulations with building.
Oh, yeah,
it fought him in some places. So well done, Mark.
No, very good, Mark. Very good. And he will be on the banner on the Facebook page of the Modelers Friday Night Live Show Facebook page, and well deserved. It is an awesome model. It really looks good. And as you said, he had lots of trials and tribulations with that. And, there were times when I thought, oh boy, will he ever finish that? But boy, did he finish that. And it really looks nice.
I'll say.
Yeah. Very, very cool. Right. Anything I've forgotten? Come on, PJ, let me know.
We've got this month's cock-ups.
Oh, yes. We mustn't forget that. Very important. Oh, so mine are not in yet.
But before that,
sorry, go on.
Festa show tonight.
Oh yeah, don't forget.
Which PJ has just dropped a link in for the Friday Frolic at midnight UK time.
Yeah.
Colin and Fox.
It's just so late. Colin.
Good show. It's a good show. Come and join us.
Yeah, Colin's a genuine character. So
yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah.
And this Fox.
Yeah, and Fox.
What time does their show kick off tonight, PJ?
Midnight.
Midnight.
Right. PJ, take it away. What have we screwed up this month?
Okay, just bear with me a second.
Maybe you do.
Okay, let's go with that. And that. Is that sharing?
It is.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now, I don't usually deal with pictures, so I'm usually text-based, as you know. So just
click on the picture.
It shows next.
This might go horribly wrong. So.
You can do it. Look at that. Well done.
Okay, Richard Farmer says, after a hard life of 3 weeks and about 90 minutes of use, it sucked its last fumes and died. Didn't even manage to finish one model. Going back and getting the full refund. What a turd.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh, is that the one which he proudly showed us in what he bought this week?
Correct, that's the one.
That's the very own one, yeah.
Oh
dear.
Oh,
that's
so
horrible.
Oh. Yeah, can't go wrong with a bench vent.
If you can get one, they're normally out of stock, aren't they? And they're bloody expensive, aren't they? They're nearly £400 now, aren't they?
Yeah. So the one I've got, which is I can't remember how much it is the Bart Sharp one, which is the twin motor variable speed one.
Yeah,
that's pretty good as well. That's given me good service, and it's got lights as well, which is really handy.
Yeah. Mine has. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't be without my bench vent now. I mean, my original one is one I actually built myself, which I gifted away to somebody. I'll say gifted. I gifted away to John. I didn't see the point of throwing it away.
Yeah.
Mark Bride, this mentioned earlier, I think. Apparently, Kitbox/PZY wanted to set me a challenge of adapting the wheel support for the Porsche 911 GT3 RS by giving me 2 left rears and no left front. Needed shortening and the caliper fitment altering. just about sorted.
Ah, come on, Mark. That only sets you back for half an hour.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Are you a modeler or an assembler?
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that's it this month. Just the two mishaps.
All right.
One
lucky.
one slightly more expensive than the other, I would suggest, but okay.
That's true.
We must be getting better at modeling then.
Well, we just don't post.
Well, yeah,
the thing is, with that last one with Mark, you just don't expect that in a kit of that cost, though, do you? Really, you think
No,
there's better quality control in place.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Very disappointing.
QC thing in it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was this month's edition of the Modelers Friday Night Live Show. The next one will be on the 7th of June, every first Friday of the month. It will be again at 7 o'clock UK time. Don't forget Fester's show starting at 12 o'clock UK time. And always worth a shout. I normally have to watch the recordings because I'm way too old to make it till 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, anything you guys still want to add?
PJ has just dropped a link for Philip Prime's primetime modeling slot and quiz of the week on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. UK time.
All right. Also, really worthwhile.
Let's not forget about the Scale Fanatics Facebook page. I don't know if you could drop a
link. Who did you mention?
I haven't got that link. Sorry.
You could drop a link in there, Dan, because I've just got a different page up at the moment. I'm just doing a
I can't drop a link because I'm not a spanner.
You're not a spanner. Oh. Yeah, Scale Fanatics Facebook page. If you're not already signed up to be a member of our Facebook page, come along and join us.
I do.
Content on there.
I put the link in. Don't worry. I'm here. It's all
Good
there.
man, Rolansky.
Go.
So you'll find the link there for the hangouts as well, the clubhouse as we call them. Nice friendly place, great atmosphere.
Unless Peter Millgate's in there, then it's just mayhem.
Oh, yeah, then just go back out.
Absolute mayhem.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not catching fire, it's leaking. Sorry, Pete.
Yeah.
Oh dear, poor Peter. Poor Peter.
Yeah, indeed.
He doesn't.
All right, guys. Thanks very much for popping in. We'll see you all next month and have a good month indeed and keep on modeling. Cheers.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Have a good one. Have a happy bank holiday for everybody.